भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथामृतां तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीवशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्नति नाम्ने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात देशतारिणे। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So, welcome this class of every day at 2 o'clock, where we look into the smaller books of Prabhupada. And presently, we are studying the teachings of Queen Kunti. And we have reached the 12th verse. Yes, where it's more or less at the end of the 12th verse we have reached, where in this verse, Queen Kunti is describing about the pastimes of the Lord. Like, there are around 15 to 20 verses total, and out of which the initial 5 verses, she talks about the transcendental position of the Lord, who is Krishna. She describes about him. Then the next 5 verses, she's talking about the transcendental mercy which he shows on the devotees. Yes, on his devotees. Like, she describes their own, what this trials and tribulations the Pandavas had gone through, and how the Lord was there to help them out in each situation, and these next 5 verses are about the pastimes of the Lord, how this. And in this verse, she's talking about how his pastimes are quite bewildering, and this, people are not able to understand him. The ordinary human beings, or the materialists, or the Mayavadis, they are not able to understand the Lord's appearance and his activities. Yes. And in this verse, she's also talking about how the Lord is non envious. Yes, people think he's envious, or he's partial to his devotees and impartial to the demons and all that, but it is not so. Yeah. So we have reached more or less end of this purport. Yeah. And we'll just take a recap of what more she's saying in this thing, that your pastimes are misleading and bewildering, because people mistake you to as a human being. Yes, since you appear like a human being, they think that you're an ordinary human being, and therefore many of these materialists or mayavadis or atheists, they think, oh, who was Krishna? He's not the Lord, he's not God. Yes, but he was some uh, extraordinary personality, or some sage or something like that, and they don't accept him as the Lord, like, so the Lord also in Bhagavad Gita, he says, na, avjananti mam muda manusham tamun ashrita. Like, many people think that since I've come in the form of the human being, I'm also a like one of them, like, and they don't understand like this. Yes. And then the various this is described about the Lord, and his appearances there, he appears according to his own free will. Yes. In Bhagavad Gita, he says that he appears to protect his devotees and annihilate the demons, and then again re-establish dharma, because and he appears when dharma has reduced. Yes, and dharma has increased, like, but those are the external reasons. But internal reasons are that he has his own free will why he wants to appear. Yes. So he descends, or he takes avatar to give pleasure and love to his devotees, and he also wants to enjoy that same pleasure. Yes, like that way. And related to this the non-envious, this he does not have any friends nor enemies. Yes. And therefore there is no one who can harm him also. Yes. And it is also said that the Lord doesn't need our favors. Yes, because he is complete. Yes. Purnam ada purnam idam. Yes, he's totally purna. Yes. Even if many avatars are coming out of his the original avatari, yes, still he'll remain the complete, like, and he's self-sufficient also. So he doesn't need our anything from us, like he doesn't need our favors also. Yes. But still we need to offer our offerings to him. Why? For our own benefit. For our own benefit, not for the benefit of the Lord. Yes. Like even when we are decorating the deities in the temple, it is like, we are decorating ourselves. Yes, when we see ourselves, because we are parts and parcels of the Lord. So when we see the Lord decorated, it is similar to seeing ourselves decorated in that way. Yes. And that gives us more pleasure, like, the pujari especially, who are doing deity seva like every day, and who are able to see the lotus feet of Radharani every day, they are the most fortunate people, most fortunate devotees, we should say. Yes. And we need to worship him because we to satisfy our desires. Yes, our desires, not this. And in that way, the Lord is also satisfied. Yes, the Lord is also satisfied. So he doesn't need our seva also. Yes, because he has millions of servants to serve him. Yes. And when the Lord also says in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharman Parityajya, that you surrender unto me, it is not that he's saying that, oh, I need your help, I need your seva and all that. No, it is for our own benefit, because finally what are we going to gain by surrendering unto him? Yes, what is the Lord's promising? That he'll nullify all our sins. Yes. And protect us. Yes. So it's for our own benefit. We are worshipping the Lord, or we are offering the Lord, or we are decorating the Lord, or we are surrendering to the Lord, not for his benefit. Yes. And once we surrender to the Lord, or we become a servant of the Lord, or sevak of the Lord, it is that we become his this, and in that way we are able to control our senses. Yes. Rather than becoming servants of dogs, it's better to become the servant of God. This is what Prabhupada used to say. Those who don't surrender to God, God, to whom they surrender, dog. Yes, dogs. Yes. So whom do we want to surrender to? It is our choice. Yes. And do we want to become masters of our senses or servants of our senses? Yes. Therefore the devotees, the highest level of devotees are called what? Swamis or Goswamis, those who have conquered over their senses. Yes. And this is possible only when we surrender unto the Lord. Yes, and abide by his instructions. Yes. So, therefore, his appearances are not misleading and bewildering to devotees. Yes. Yeah. And it is said that as per his own free will, he descends. So, it is like we had discussed in the previous class also, that when he had the desire to enjoy his virya ras, he chose one of his associates only. Yes, Jay Vijay. Yeah, and he got them cursed by the four Kumaras, and due to which they had to be born in the material world. Yes, and they chose to take birth three times as asuras. Yes, so that they could help the Lord enjoy his viryaras. Yes, that way. So this is also this is how he arranges his pleasures or pastimes, like, and his yeah. Now we can see from this how furthermore, like, people think that he's an ordinary man, like, who would like to read this paragraph? Because oh, 1 minute, I'll just share. I've shared the thing na? Is it shared? 1 minute. I've shared na? Yeah. Who
Yes,
would like to
Mataji.
read this from this paragraph? Because Krishna sometimes appears.
I'll read Mataji.
Yes, 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 Mataji.
Hare
Please.
Krishna.
Yeah.
Because Krishna sometimes appears like an ordinary man, people sometimes cannot believe or understand his activities. They wonder, how can God become an ordinary person like us? But although Krishna sometimes plays like an ordinary person, in fact, he is not ordinary. And whenever necessary, he displays the power of God. When 16,000 girls were kidnapped by the demon Baumasura, they prayed to Krishna, and therefore Krishna went to the demon's palace, killed the demon, and delivered all the girls. But according to the strict Vedic system, if an unmarried girl leaves a home even for one night, no one can marry her. Therefore, when Krishna told the girls, "Now you can safely return to your father's homes," they replied, "Sir, if we return to the homes of our fathers, what will be our fate? No one will marry us because this man kidnapped us."
Yeah.
"Then what
Go
do you
ahead.
want?" Krishna asked. The girls replied, "We want you to become our husband." And Krishna is so kind that he immediately said yes and accepted them. Should I
Yeah.
continue or stop
Yes,
it?
yes. Just read this one more paragraph
Yeah.
now.
Now, when Krishna brought the girls back home to his capital city, it is not that each of the 16,000 wives had to wait 16,000 nights to meet to meet Krishna. Rather, Krishna expanded himself into 16,000 forms, constructed 16,000 palaces, and lived in each palace with each wife.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Mataji.
Thank you. Yeah. So here, one of his extraordinary pastimes is being described, na? Like Kunti Maharani is saying that people think, since you have appeared as a human being, they think you are an ordinary one of them, like, yeah. And the general analogy given in this regard, where Prabhupada has mentioned in this purport also, like the governor has gone into the prison to inspect the prison whether everything is going on properly or not. Yes, but if somebody sees that, oh, the governor is going into the prison, so, and things like, no, now the governor has become one of the prisoners there, or if the prison inmates think that, oh, since the governor has come to the prison, he's one of us, like, he's like one of us only. Yes, so that is a foolish thing. Yes. Yeah, so similarly here also, the Lord comes for his own pastimes, to enjoy his own pastime, or to give pleasure to his devotees. Yes, but that does not mean that he is one of them. Yes, and here this extraordinary, this is there, where, which can be challenged to these foolish gurus, or one who claims that I am God, like I am Krishna now. Yes, okay, fine. If you are Krishna, then show na how you can you marry at least two wives, two, three wives, yes, and satisfy them at simultaneously. Yes, like here this pastime is there of where the Lord goes to rescue 16,000 princesses, yes, who have been captured by who have been kidnapped by Bhaumasura. He's a demon, and they were under his custody. Yes, so when Krishna is sent a message by these princesses that please come and rescue us, he rescues them. He kills the demon and then he rescues the girls, and he says, now you all are free, you all can go back, you all can return back to your homes. Like, but when they say that no, we cannot do that, because in those times a girl couldn't be out of the house, or she couldn't be even touched by another male person. Yes, another male, until she's married to him, like, so therefore, and after that, if this is known to everybody, then nobody accepts her like in marriage. So when they realize that okay, fine, now we are free from the this of Bhaumasura, but then in the society we cannot live peacefully or with proper respect. So therefore they plead to the Lord that why don't you only accept us as your wives, like, yes, and therefore he accepts them. He's willing to accept them. He accepts them. Would any ordinary human being who claims himself to be Lord accept so many 16,000 girls as his wives? Yes, and after he brings them to his capital Dwarka city, yes, he builds a palace for each of these 16,000 wives. Yes, so totally he had how many wives? Yes, total wives of Krishna were how
Hare
many?
Krishna Mataji,
Anybody?
16,108.
16,108.
Yes, yes, 16,108. Yeah, eight were his prime principal queens, like. But each one of these 16,108 wives had a palace, individual palace of their own. And it was not that they had to wait for so many years or nights for him to come and visit him, for him to come and visit them. Yes, no. Krishna used to expand himself into that many number, and he used to enter into each palace. Yes. And he used to be with them, each wife, every day. Yes. Can an ordinary human being do this who's claiming himself to be Lord? Yes. Who's claiming himself to be God? Or I am Krishna karke. Yes. That is never possible. That will never be possible. Yes. Yeah. Further, could anybody read this paragraph? Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Runs, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah.
Although this is described in Srimad Bhagavatam, rascals cannot understand this. Instead, they criticize Krishna. He was very lusty, they say. He married 16,000 wives. But even if he is lusty, he is unlimitedly lusty. God is unlimited. Why 16,000? He could marry 16 million and still not reach the limits of his perfection. That is Krishna. We cannot accuse Krishna of being lusty or sensuous. No, there are so many devotees of Krishna, and Krishna shows favor to all of them. Some ask Krishna to become their husband. Some ask Krishna to become their friend. Some ask Krishna to become their son. And some ask Krishna to become their playmate. In this way, there are millions and trillions of devotees all over the universe, and Krishna has to satisfy them all. He does not need any help from these devotees, but because they want to serve him in a particular way, the Lord reciprocates. These 16,000 devotees wanted Krishna as their husband, and therefore Krishna agreed. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Thank you. So here, this is another allegation which people like say against Krishna, that he's so lusty that he had so many 16,108 wives or what, like. What was the need for that? But that is not the case. Yes. What is the meaning of Bhagwan? Bhagwan. Yes. Bhagwan.
Six opulences.
One who is
Yes.
full in
Which are
all
the six
opulence.
opulences? Six opulation. One who possesses six opulences to
Six
the
of complete in all
ultimate.
all
opulences.
all knowledge, all wealth, all beauty, all
Beauty,
strength, all
Yes,
uh,
renunciation.
yes,
renunciation.
yes.
Strength, wealth, beauty, knowledge, and renunciation, Mataji.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yeah. So now, if somebody has all these five opulences, beauty, fame, wealth, then strength, yeah, and what more?
Renunciation,
No,
renunciation.
renunciation is the sixth one. Sixth
Uh,
one. Yes. If even if they have all the other five opulences to a small degree, will they be totally renunciated? Yes.
No,
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 Yes.
Mataji.
Can
Mataji.
they maintain their renunciation after having these five opulences? Yes.
No,
Even to a
no.
small degree.
They'll,
Yes.
they'll become
Yes,
No,
proud.
Mataji.
that is the difference, na? That is the
Yeah.
difference, na? Even after having all this to the ultimate, totally, what was Krishna? He was totally a renunciate. Yes, he could be a renunciate, which is not possible for human beings, na?
Yes,
Yes.
Mataji.
So
Yes.
this lusty and sensuous allegation, or this which they people claim Krishna to be, it is totally what to say, nullified due to with this explanation. Why is he called Bhagavan? Yes, he has those five opulences, but at the same time he's not attached to any of them. Yes, yeah. Will a human being be able to do that? Yes, yeah. And he can marry trillions and millions of wives also. Yes, and he can maintain them also, as compared to any human being who will not be able to maintain, even many are not able to even maintain one wife. Yeah, yeah. So how can they compare also? How can, therefore Prabhupada keeps calling such people what? Rascals. Yes, rascals, which we cannot do that, we cannot call people. They won't accept that also, Yes, but Prabhupada had that courage, and he had that this to say that word to anybody. Yes. So this is another foolish thing which they think, that he's come down. But what is actually he doing? Yes, he's enjoying the five rasas. Which are the five rasas with his devotees which he enjoys? Yes.
Shantaras, Dasyaras,
Satyas,
Sakya,
Dasya,
Shanta,
then
Sakya,
Yes,
Vatsalya and
yes,
Madhurya.
yes.
Madhuryaras and
As
Vatsalya
Vatsalya.
per
Madhuri.
the devotees' desires and expectations, he's just reciprocating with them. Yes, they want to serve me in this particular rasa. Okay, fine, I'll reciprocate with them. Yes, for with Yashoda Mata, he became her son. So it was Vatsalya rasa. With Radharani, it was Madhurya rasa. With his cowherd friends, it was Sakhya rasa. Yes, and with the gopis it was Madhurya rasa. Yes, that way. And with Arjuna it was Sakhya rasa, na? Yes, and with the other devotees it is what? Mostly Dasya rasa, and Shama in the Shanta rasa. Yes, so it is just a reciprocation. It is a give and take. Okay, fine, you all want to do this for me, fine, I'll let you all do that. I'll reciprocate likewise, but many people are not able to understand this. Yeah, that way. Yeah, further, who would like to read this paragraph? Yeah, Hari Krishna.
Under Shantaras, Mataji. Hare
I'll
Krishna,
read.
Pardon?
Mataji.
Not
Under
reading.
Shanta,
Okay,
Shantaras.
Mataji, shall
This
I read Mataji? Hare Krishna.
stones,
Yeah, yeah, just one moment na, Mataji. That Mataji is asking what Shanta rasa is.
Shantaras, stones, trees, you can count those. Under Shantaras.
What can be counted?
Tree,
I'm not able to hear you
trees,
properly.
trees, trees come under Shantaras.
Yeah,
Trees,
and the
stones.
paraphernalia also, the of the Lord which is there,
Yeah.
na? They all come under Shantarasa.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes.
Mataji.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji, you can go ahead and read it.
Yes,
Who wanted
Mataji,
to
thank
read
you.
it?
Hare
Yeah.
Krishna.
Thank you. Yeah.
As Krishna may sometimes act like a common man, but as God, he expanded himself into 16,000 forms. Once the great sage Narada went to visit Krishna and his wives. Krishna has married 16,000 wives. He thought, let me see how he is dealing with them. Then he found Krishna living differently in each of the 16,000 palaces. In one palace, he was talking with his wife. In another, he was playing with his children. In another, he was arranging for the marriage of his sons and daughters. And in this way, he was engaged in varied pastimes in all of the 16,000 palaces. Similarly, in his childhood, Krishna played just like an ordinary child. But when his mother Yashoda wanted him to open his mouth so that she could see whether he had eaten dirt, within his mouth he showed her all the universes. This is Krishna. Although he plays just like an ordinary human being, when there is need, he shows his nature as God. To give another example, Krishna acted as the chariot driver of Arjuna. But when Arjuna wanted to see Krishna's universal form, Krishna immediately showed him a cosmic form with thousands and millions of heads, legs, arms, and weapons. This is Krishna. Krishna
Yes.
is
Yeah.
completely independent.
Yeah, fine, fine. You can complete it. Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna is completely independent and he has no friends or enemies. But he plays for the benefit of both his friends and enemies. And when he acts for the benefit of either, the result is the same. That is Krishna's absolute nature.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. So here
Thank you
further
for it.
few more, thank you. Furthermore, pastimes are described. The same pastime of the wives is continued here, where even Narad Muni is bewildered, like and he thinks of testing out the this, like oh fine, let me go and see, like let me go to visit Dwarka and see how the Lord is managing 16,108 wives, like so Narada is visiting each and every palace and he's seeing that Krishna is present in all the palaces and doing different activities with his children or wives on and everything, like so this is also quite surprising, and all these things are mentioned in the scriptures, but people who do not believe in the scriptures and think they are mythology, yes, will never be able to understand the real this of Krishna. Yes. And another pastime is those who claim to be God, forget in their childhood times. Now also let them eat mud and show the whole universe in their mouth. Na? Yes. Yeah. Somebody should challenge them like this. ठीक है, आप भगवान अपने आप को भगवान समझते हो ना? Then fine, have eat a little dirt na? Yes, or mud, yes, and show the whole universe in your mouth, like, yes, which he appears like an ordinary human being, but then he has performed extraordinary activities, like, yes, yeah, which no other human can perform. Yes. Another thing is, this is another renunciate this spirit, renunciation spirit. Yes, he was ready to become the charioteer of his dear friend Arjuna during the Kurukshetra war. Yes, who will, if he was really the Lord, yeah, and if he considered himself to be God, no human being will become the charioteer of even his best friend. Yes, and somebody will think, oh, fine, Krishna is just a charioteer. Yes, now those who are not devotees, oh, charioteer. But how come he was able to show the universal form when Arjuna had requested him to show that? Yes, yeah. Huh? Somebody will think, oh, Krishna is just a charioteer, yeah. Sarthi hai Arjun ka. Yes, who's driving the chariot. Yeah, but then Krishna also was able to show his universal form. These are the different pastimes which depict that Krishna was the Bhagwan, he's Bhagwan. And there's no one equal to Krishna. Yes, there's no one equal to Krishna nor superior to Krishna in this way. Yes. And he's totally independent, Swarat. Yes, he's totally independent and he doesn't have any friends nor enemies. Yeah, that's just an external this, but as from his internal this, he doesn't think, oh, this is my enemy, this is my friend, and all that, like how we consider. Yes, oh, fine, fine, you are my friend. No, I don't want to speak to that person because I don't like them. Like, that was not the case of Krishna. Yes, and he was beneficial to both his devotees as well as the non-devotees. Yes, and you'll approach me in whichever this you all want, and the same reciprocation will be there accordingly. Yes, that's the thing. So this is how Krishna is able to maintain his absolute nature, which we will not never be able to do, which any human being will never be able to do. Yes, so that is why Krishna's activities and his appearances are very, very, very different and very confusing and bewildering to a atheistic person or a materialistic person. Yes, this is what Kunti Maharani is saying in this verse. Yes. So next verse we can start off. Yeah. This is another verse where there are further more pastimes of the Lord being explained by Kunti Maharani. Who would like to read this shloka and the meaning of that verse?
May I read,
Yes.
Mataji? Hare Krishna.
Yes, yes.
Hare Krishna. Can you little scroll down, Mataji? The
Yeah.
vital force of the universe. Hare Krishna. Janma karma cha vishwatman ajasya karturatmanah tiryang nrisishu yadasu tad atyanta vidambanam. Of course, it is a bewildering, O soul of the universe, that you work, though you are inactive, and that you take birth, though you are the vital force and the unborn. You yourself descend among animals, men, sages, and aquatics. Verily, this is bewildering. This is taken from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 8th chapter, 30th verse. The transcendental pastimes of the Lord are not only bewildering, but also apparently contradictory. In other words, they are all inconceivable to the limited thinking power of the human being. The Lord is all prevailing super soul of all existence, and yet he appears in the form of poor among the animals, in the form of a human being as Rama, Krishna, etc., in the form of a rishi like Narayana, and in the form of an aquatic like a fish. Yet it is said that he is unborn and he has nothing to do. Please. Sorry, Mataji. He has nothing to do. In the Shruti mantra, it is said that the Supreme Brahman has nothing to do. No one is equal to or greater than him. He has manifold energies, and everything is performed by him perfectly by automatic knowledge, strength, and activity. All these statements prove without any question that the Lord's activities, forms, and deeds are all inconceivable to our limited thinking power. And because he is inconceivably powerful, everything is possible in him. Therefore, no one can calculate him exactly. Every action of the Lord is bewildering to the common man. He cannot be understood by the Vedic knowledge, but he can be easily understood by the pure devotees because they are intimately related with him. The devotees therefore know that although he appears among the animals, he is not an animal or a man or a rishi or a fish. He is eternally the supreme soul in all circumstances. Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mataji. So here further, Kunti Maharani is talking about his pastimes, how though he is inactive, still he works, like, and though he is unborn, ajo means unborn. Yes, but still he is taking avatar among all the species. Yes, all the species like animals, sages, aquatics. Yes, then humans, yeah, and all that. So which is quite bewildering to a common man, and it's contradictory. How can this happen? Like, they think, like, and it is beyond the human thinking power. Yes, they are not able to understand. Yes, and the Lord also says in Bhagavad Gita, who is able to understand him? Yes, who is able to understand him?
His devotees.
Yes, not a jnani or a ashtanga yogi or somebody, but who bhaktya mam abhijanati.
Janati.
Yes, who will be able to understand me properly. Only through bhakti will you all be able to understand me or know me properly. That is what the Lord declares in Bhagavad Gita. It is only through bhakti, not through any other process of yoga. Yes. So this is why it once we are into bhakti and we accept Krishna as the Lord, then only we are able to understand his activities and his appearances. And which is that shloka related to his activities and appearances, which he says in Bhagavad Gita? And what happens? Yes, which is that shloka which Prabhupada has quoted in the two previous verses as well. Yes, Bhagavad Gita shlok related to his appearances and activities.
Same, no? Janma karma cha me divyam.
Yes,
Janma karma
yes.
cha me divyam.
जन्म कर्म से
Me divyam evam yo veti tatvata.
Tatvata.
Tektva devam punarjanma naiti mamiti
Namiti.
Arjuna.
So Arjuna. Yes. Those who are able to understand. Why is he repeating that? Why is he saying that? What is the need for him to say that? Janma karma chame divyam. Yes, because see, this is what happens. This is what common people think. Yes, they are not able to understand this. And who can understand? Only through bhakti we are able to understand. Yes, those who are able to understand about my janma and my karma, my activities and my birth or my appearances, what is going to happen to them? Tatvata. Yes, as it is. Tatvata. Yes, what is the result of that? What is the result? What will they be getting? What will they be benefiting from?
Not compared to this
न
material world.
पुनर्जन्म
They won't take
Yes,
birth
they
again.
will be returning back to the Lord's
So
abode.
to speak,
Yes,
yeah.
and not returning back into this material world. Yes. And is it possible for all of them? Definitely not. Na? Yes.
Yes, Mataji.
And
Yes,
if we see
Mataji.
the various avatars of the Lord, yes, during the Samudra Manthan itself, how many avatars the Lord has taken? Yes, during the Samudra Manthan itself. Yes, right from the beginning of the Samudra
One is
Manthan.
the tortoise, then Mohini.
Yes. Yeah.
कुर्मावतार कुर्मावतार
First, before that, what he this takes the mountain has to be bought, na? Mandar Parvat has to
Kurma
be bought, na?
Yeah,
Kurma
Mandar.
avatar.
Kurma,
Kurma avatar.
No,
Tortoise.
Kurma Avatar is he's taken it on
Tortoise.
as this. But the
Tortoise.
Devtas are not able to lift the Mandar Parvat and they get crushed under that Parvat. So who comes to save them?
Krishna.
In
Gor,
which avatar the Lord
Gor,
comes to save him?
Vara avatar.
How Varaha?
Varaha.
Why Varaha
Tortoise.
will come in the
Malsya.
Samudra Manthan
No,
Leela?
no.
Tortoise, Mataji, tortoise.
That is
Kurma,
after
no?
they get
Avatar.
this tortoise he's under the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm saying when they're getting the mountain itself, that time the Devtas are not able to lift the mountain. Yes.
Yeah.
He comes as Hari.
Who, Mataji?
What is that, Mataji?
Who is that?
Uh, he comes in the form of Hari only.
अजी
Vaman
अजी
avatar.
का
Vaman avatar.
Vam.
No, not
Vaman.
Vaman.
No, not
Vaman.
Vamana.
Why are you confusing all the
Mohini avatar.
avatars?
Mataji, we
Are
didn't
you
hear that
Mohini
part of
why?
it.
avatar.
Why will Vaman
Airavat.
avatar come here?
Mataji,
Airavat.
Pardon?
Airavat. He comes in the form of elephant.
No,
no, those are
Mohini
the things that,
avatar.
no, those are the things that come from the,
I'm talking about
from the
this
Manthan.
beginning. Why are you confusing everything? Mohini avatar is later on.
Yeah, that
Mohini
comes last.
is later on. I'm talking about the mountain. The mountain has to be got first, na, to start the Samudra Manthan.
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Yes. So that time he takes Hari avatar. The Lord takes the Hari avatar and he lifts that mountain and he gets it to the ocean. Yes,
Oh,
because the Devtas are already, they are not able to lift the Devtas and the Asuras, they're not able to lift and they get crushed under the mountain. So then he appears in that avatar and then he picks it up and he brings it to the ocean. Yes. And then he revives all of them. Yeah. And then once it's got to the ocean, then he takes which avatar?
Kurma avatar.
Yes, because the mountain is not able to remain stable on the water. Yes, so he takes it on his back, no? Yes, on his back. Then after that, then the
Then Hari
Samudra
avatar.
Manthan starts, no? Yes.
Elephant also comes from Mataji. I don't know which in which format.
Why elephant comes here?
No, after churning, while churning, Kalpavriksha, Airavata, all this will
So
come.
all those are the avatars of the Lord, you think?
No,
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 Those
no,
no,
are
they are not
avatars
no,
of the
outside.
Lord.
no, no.
They're
After
coming out
No,
from
no.
the
churning,
Manthan. They're
Manthan,
coming
yeah.
out from the ocean.
Ocean.
yes,
Yes, they're
yes.
coming out from the ocean. Nah? That we should. They are not the avatars of the Lord. Yeah. So that way.
Yeah.
So, in different, as per the need of the situation, the Lord is taking different avatars. Na? Yes.
Yes,
Now,
yes,
when
ma'am.
Hiranyaksha took the Prithvi into the Patal Loka, now who could go into the Patal Loka and rescue Prithvi from there? Yes. So who
Vara,
goes
Vara,
into
Vara,
that
And
those
Varaha
dirty
avatar.
Vara,
this
Varaga,
planets?
No,
Only the
avatar.
boar form. So he had
boar
to
form.
take that boar form as Vara, and he went into the Patal Loka and he rescued this. Na? Yes. Then as
Yes,
Nar Narayan Rishi, he took his avatar. Then among the human beings, the various avatars of Rama, Parashurama, and all that. Like, yes. Then
Yes,
Matsya
Mataji.
avatar is also there. Yes.
Narsimha,
What is
Narsimha
the
avatar,
story?
Mataji.
Yes, Narasimha avatar. Yeah, because he had
Yeah.
to nullify the boons of Hiranyakashipu. Na? Yes, the
Yeah.
boons which
Yes,
Hiranyakashipu had taken from Brahmaji, he had to nullify them. So, as per that avatar, he had to appear. Now, who will be able to take such avatars? Like, will an ordinary human being be able to take such avatars? Yeah,
No,
whereby
Mataji.
he's
no, Mataji.
able to nullify whatever boons Hiranyakashipu had taken
No,
No,
from
Mataji. Impossible.
Brahmaji.
Impossible.
Yes,
no,
Impossible.
Mataji.
yeah. So that's what this is there. So therefore, it's quite bewildering and contradictory also. How can he take avatar in so many species? And how is this possible? Like, these people, their brains are totally bewildered. Like, ये कैसे होता है? No. This is all mythology. This is all fictionary. हाँ, ऐसे कुछ नहीं है रहता है, nothing is there. This is all stories. Like, these people are creating some stories cults ke these people just brush them off, like, but they don't
Mataji,
accept that it
those
is
who
possible.
Mataji,
Yes,
those who don't believe in God, they say these are
yes,
mythology.
that's what, that's what,
ऐसा नहीं होता
that's
है.
what.
Yeah.
So for such people, Kunti Maharani is glorifying the Lord in this way, na? Yeah, that your avatars also are so different, like, that nobody, a human being's thinking power is not able to understand them. Yes, and since the Lord is inconceivably powerful, there's nobody equal to him. Yes, nor superior to him. This is the thing. And only the devotees are able to understand the different avatars of the Lord and his activities also. Yes, that is that is very important. Only through bhakti are we able to understand the Lord. And they know that though he may be appearing in this form, still he is our supreme Lord Krishna only. Yes, as per the different circumstances or the situations, he's taking that avatar, but finally who is he is the supreme Lord Krishna. Yes, that is the thing. Yeah. So who would like to read this next paragraph? Kunti addresses
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
Dandavad Pranam Mataji. Srila
Nidanand.
Prabhupada ki jai. Kunti addressed Krishna as
Vishwa Atman.
Vishwatman, the vital force of the universe. In everyone's body, there is a vital force. That vital force is the Atma, the living being, the living entity, the soul. It is because of the presence of the vital force, the soul, that the whole body works. Similarly, there is a supreme vital force. The supreme vital force is Krishna, the supreme personality of Godhead. Therefore, where is the question of his taking birth? In Bhagavad Gita 4.9, the Lord says, Dharma karma cha me divyam yeve yevam o yo veti tattvataha tvaktva deham punarjanma nati mam eti sorjuna. Should I continue, Mataji?
Yeah, you can read the meaning now of that
One
shloka.
who knows the transcendental nature of my presence and activities does not, upon leaving the body, take his birth again in this material world, but attains my eternal abode, O Arjuna.
Yes, thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Dandavats Mataji.
Yeah. So further, she is addressing in this shloka Lord as what? Vishwa Atman. Yes, who's the vital force of this whole universe. Yes. How is the whole universe come into formation, and how is it being maintained? Yes. Yes. Who are the Purusha avatars of the Lord? Yes, it is through the Purusha avatars he has created the universe and he is maintaining them. Na? Yes, which are the Purusha avatars of the Lord?
Karanodakashayi Vishnu.
Karanodakashayi, Garbhodakashayi, Tirodakashayi.
Yes, yes. So, as Karnodaksha is Vishnu, what is happening? Yes, as Karnodaksha is Vishnu, from his hair
My
pores,
body, the
body
bubbles
pores,
come out.
Various
one universe is coming
movements
out.
Yes,
coming out.
in the
Yes,
form of bubbles.
will an ordinary man be able to create this time?
No,
You're claiming
no,
yourself to be God, na? ठीक है, get out pore, the universe is from your pores, na? Yes,
Yes.
challenge them, yeah. And after the universes are coming, then as Garbhodakshay Vishnu, what is he doing? He's entering
He's
into each
entering.
universe. That is the vital force. As Paramatma, these three are the Paramatmas also. Yes, as Karnodakshay Vishnu, Garbhodakshay, and Shirodakshay Vishnu. As Garbhodakshay Vishnu is entering into each universe, and there the life is being created. Yes, and then as Shirodakshay Vishnu is entering into each and every uh, uh, uh,
living being.
Atom.
Jivatma.
Yeah,
Yes,
as
each and
Paramatma.
every atom and all that. Yeah. So this is how the main vital force of the whole universe is who? The Lord Himself. Therefore, she's addressing Him as what? Vishwa Atman. Yes. And because even in our own body, even when they don't realize that, how is this body functioning? How is our body functioning? Yes, because of the presence of Atma and Paramatma in it. Yes, why when the soul and the Paramatma leave the body, that time why is the body totally incapable of doing anything? Why is the body not able to do function properly? Yes, these people who consider themselves to be the body and not the soul, what does who are they? Prabhupada says, or as per the shloka, who are they? Yeah, who are they similar to? Those who consider themselves to be this body and not the soul. Yes. To whom are they equivalent to? Their intelligence equivalent to? Yes. Go khara. Yes. Yeah, they're equivalent to cows and asses. Yes, they're foolish. They're really foolish. They don't know how this vital force is functioning within the body, due to which we are able to do all the activities. Yes. So, similarly, there is a supreme vital force. In this body, there is a vital force, the Atma, but the supreme vital force is who? Krishna. And that is how he is able to maintain all this. And for him, since he is the vital force, there's no question of his taking birth. Yes, he doesn't take birth like an ordinary human being from the womb of a mother, but rather what he says, he appears. What is the meaning of avatar? Avatar. Yes. What is the meaning of avatar? Yes.
Expansion. Krishna is
No.
avatari. He comes in different avatar. Like
What is the
Ram is
meaning
avatar.
of the word avatar? I'm asking. Avatar. Avatar.
He himself descends down, Mataji, to this material
Yes,
world.
he descends down. Avatar is what? Descending
Descent.
down. Yes, he descends down into this material, this. Yes. So that
World.
is why it's called his appearance. Yes, not his birth or death, like appearance and disappearance. Yes, he's
Okay.
this. And the main, all the others are avatars, but who's the avatari from whom all the
Krishna.
avatars are coming?
Krishna.
That is
From
Krishna.
Krishna.
Yes, Krishna is the avatari, not an avatar. Yes, until when we were small, we used to be told that Krishna is an avatar of Lord Vishnu. Yes. But now, after coming into ISKCON, we've got to know that rather Vishnu is an avatar of Krishna. But rather,
Mataji,
who's the avatari? Krishna is the avatari, whereas the others are all avatars. Yes, Mataji?
Mataji, still lot of people believe, they argue, they say, no, Vishnu comes first, Krishna comes
Yeah, yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. So,
Yeah, lots of people, Mataji.
lots. So, such people, there's no need of arguing with them because
Yeah.
they're not able to understand. Like, even after you prove them to them through shlokas and all that, so just leave them. Shouldn't be wasting time with such people, because they'll never
Mataji,
be able to understand that.
yeah,
Mataji,
I
what
didn't
is the
know.
difference between avatar and avatari, Mataji? Please explain, Mataji.
Avatari is Krishna, from whom all the avatars are coming, Mataji. Yes. Different avatars are there of Krishna. Purusha avatars, Leela avatars, Guna avatars, then Manvantar avatars and all that. So all the avatars are coming from Krishna. Therefore, he's called Avatari. And from him, these Purusha avatars we have seen, na? From where are they coming? They're coming from Krishna only. The three Purusha
Fountainhead.
avatars.
Avatari is Krishna.
The
Avatar
three
is
Guna
Krishna,
avatars.
and
Yes,
from him
yes.
are coming avatars. Mataji, avatari is Krishna.
Yes. From
Okay.
whom all these avatars are emanating, na Mataji? Yes, the Lord is taking an avatar as the Purusha avatars, the Guna avatars, the Leela avatars, different avatars. The Dasha avatars are also there, na? Yes. Yeah. So he is the main source of all the avatars. Therefore, he is called the avatari. And the others are his expansions. Yes, and we are also his expansions. We are Vibhinna Amshas. Yes, and Shwa Amshas are also there. All these details, like this is all philosophical. This all is given in the first two cantos. Yeah, all this is explained in the first two cantos of the Bhagavatam, Mataji. Yeah, that way. So therefore, Krishna is the avatari from whom all the avatars are coming, and the others are avatars. So this is a difference between avatar and avatari. Yes, and the meaning of avatar is he's descending down. He's not born like an ordinary person. Yes, even when he appeared in the prison of Kamsa in Mathura, yes, he appeared how like a normal child. Yes, totally naked and with all the blood and stool and all smeared on his all over his body. Yes, did he appear like that? Yes, was he born like that in the prison of
No,
Kamsa?
Mataji. No, Mataji.
Yes. How he
No,
was born?
Mataji. In,
How
in,
was
four,
he born there? Or
with
Two hands
four-handed,
with
in a
all
four-handed
ornaments in
form.
the
yes, Chaturbhuj
Chaturbuj.
avatar. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
four-handed
with
form.
all the ornaments and the clothes and all that. Yes. So is a human child, can a human child take birth like that? Yes.
No, no,
Yeah.
No,
Mataji.
no,
Yes,
Mataji.
then and Vasudeva and Devaki had to request him, oh Krishna, please, oh Lord, please take your two-handed form, yeah, yeah, and the chamatkars also which he did after that, yes, yeah, they were totally bound, they were totally bound, but he told
Yes.
Vasudev to lift him up, yes, and take him to Gokul. Yes, take him out of the prison. And now, did Vasudev question him? How can you
No.
say this, Krishna? I'm totally bound, and you're telling me I'm not even able to lift you up. Yes, because his hands were also bound, na? Yes.
Yes.
So, how do you expect me? He did not question even a word. Yes, but he just lifted Krishna, and what happened? Yes, he lifted the baby, and what happened?
And then
Yes,
they became unbound. All
yeah,
the chains and all
yes, all the
they came
chains
out.
got unbound, and automatically everything was happening. The doors opened, the guards were put off to sleep. Yes,
Yes.
deep slumber, and then he was able to walk out of the prison very easily. And when he came to Yamuna, also, yes, yeah,
Even the
Yamuna
guide
also gave him way, na? Yes.
Yeah, even the
All this
tide
was
became a
happening.
little
Why? How?
high
How?
because Yamuna
Yeah.
wanted to touch his feet.
Yes. Yes. That is the thing, na? So,
Yeah,
will any ordinary human being be able to perform such activities?
no,
Yeah.
Mataji.
So this is the difference between the Lord and an ordinary human being. Yeah. So this is what Kunti Maharani is saying. Who is the Lord and what are his different pastimes also? She has already declared what's his transcendental position, how he gives his transcendental mercies, and now she's explaining his pastimes, transcendental and bewildering pastimes, like, which no human being will be able to do that. So don't even think about comparing yourself with the Lord, and don't declare also that you are God like Krishna karke. Yes, this is what is this like. Okay, so we can stop here, and tomorrow it will continue further. Yeah. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa
कृपा
sindhubhyavach patitranam
पतितानां
pavanebhyo
पावनेभ्यो
vaishnavebhyo
वैष्णवेभ्यो
namo
नमो
namah.
नमः
अनंत कोटि
अनन्तकोटि
वैष्णव वृंद की
वैष्णववृन्द की
जय,
जय
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Kundakodi
Prabhupada
Vaishnava
ki
ki
jai.
jai,
Thank you,
Srila
हरे
Mataji,
Prabhupada
for the
ki
wonderful
jai,
class.
jai.
हरे कृष्णा.
Hare
दंडवत
Krishna. Thank you,
प्रणाम.
Mataji.
Yeah.
Dandavat
दंडवत
Thank
pranam.
you,
प्रणाम.
Mataji.
Thank
Dandavat
you.
pranam.
Thank you. Hare
Today
Krishna.
Mataji, today we cleared a lot of small things. In
Okay.
between, lot of small things which we didn't know. Today it was clarified, Mataji. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam to all of you.
Pranam, Mataji.
Dandavat.
Dandavat pranamam. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.